Hey guys, welcome to Amazingly Enough. My name is Fahim, and today I'm going to talk about a topic that I think each one of you needs to know about, which is uh, housing. How you will proceed with getting yourself a place in Canada before coming here. I'll talk about everything. So, if this is something that interests you, stay tuned till the end. Okay, so let's just talk about housing. In Canada, if you have to rent a house, you will have to rent it for at least a year. So you are having a lease for this particular place where you're staying for 1 year. Means you can't just move. You have to pay every month rent to your owner for a year because you have signed the document. Another thing, when you're renting a house in Canada, whether it's a room or whatever the rent is, you will always have to pay your first month and your last month. The last month will be like a security deposit. In case you return your room in one piece, which is everything is good and all, you will get that money back. But if you have some damages at the end of your lease when you're leaving this place, the owner might cut money from your security deposit. So remember this, when you are renting a place in Canada, you have to make sure. So, for example, if your rent is 500, you have to make sure that you have a budget of $1,000. That's first. Now, let's talk about how we should proceed with renting a place. So, if you people are in India and you're trying to do this, there are two places where you can go, and these I think most efficient. So one is Kijiji. It's a platform, it's a web service which will provide you different services, including real estate. So you just punch in your address, you'll drop your coordinates there, and you can search for real estate, you can search for furniture, you can search for different services. That is one place. Another place which I have found to be very effective is uh, Facebook Marketplace. Go to Facebook Marketplace, put your uh, place of interest as Canada, maybe Cambridge, Waterloo, or wherever you guys want, whatever is closest to your college, and see if there are any rentals available. These are two things that I would say should get you a good deal. Now, if you are an international student who is coming to Canada, or you're planning to come to Canada, and you happen to have anybody you know in Canada, like your friends or your family or your relatives, please, please, please go ahead and ask them if they can accommodate you for a certain, maybe for a week or two. Because what that will do is, when you're coming to Canada, it's a different country. Everything is so new. The roads are new, the way the traffic moves is new, people, everything is new. So it will be overwhelming, and then not having a place to stay, imagine that would be a nightmare. So if you have anybody you know, just stay at that place, because once you're staying there, you can look for places, you can do your grocery shopping, your first month grocery shopping. They will have a lot of experience that they can show you where to go for groceries, where to go for, should you go for Costco for this thing or you should not, all these things. So all those things kept in mind, and the most important thing, while you'll be looking for house, you can go and check it yourself. You can talk to the people living there, because you will be sharing your place with these people for at least 1 year, and you want to know these people are good, right? They're clean. I mean, if that's your priority. So just keep these things in mind. Now, if you are a person, if you are an international student who doesn't know anybody, who's coming as a lone ranger to a different country, I would say there are two ways of doing this. If you are coming as a group, if you are a student, like 4 or 5 students are coming together, I would say don't book a place in India, just book an Airbnb. You'll get a townhouse, or maybe, a student rental, and I mean, collectively, if you are 4 or 5 people, if you can take the whole house for rent for 1 month, say for 1 month, it's costing you guys 500 each, which is basic 1 month rent. So it's good. Take that, because same process. While you're staying at an Airbnb, with no lease, nothing. You can look for places yourself, personally go, check the surroundings, check everything, check convenience to your college. Is it walkable distance? If it's not, okay, but are there other conveniences to that area? Because it's not just the house you're living in, you're living in that particular vicinity. So all these things need to be taken down. Now, for people like who are really coming as a lone ranger, who don't have friends and family, and they don't have know any group they're coming with, I would say properly research, guys. Do a proper research of the area where you will be living. Check the convenience. Check the distance to your college. Just try to see if you can find reviews about how the part-time work is in that area, and then do it. Because see, imagine you are not only living in that place, this will be your place for 1 year. That's why I said, if you guys are coming as a group, try to take a Airbnb. But if that's not the case, just do a proper research, invest your time into it. Try to talk to people who are already living in that house. If you can get numbers, try to get videos of the room, and you'll get an idea, right? Because why I'm emphasizing so much on house renting is because I face some problems, and I think many of us do. So this can just avoid a little bit of hassle for you guys. And the last thing, there is a concept called sublease in Canada. So if you take a place while you're in India, you sign a contract for 1 year, and you don't happen to like the place, let's just think about it like that. You don't have to live in that area for 1 year. What you can do is you can sublease. So while you are the lease owner for that particular room or for that particular place for 1 year, you can always rent it to some other person. You can put an ad on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji, and they will be taking up your place, and they will be paying rent to you, and you pay the rent to your owner of the house or the landlord or landlady. So in this way, even if you make a mistake and you end up taking a house which is not good, you can always think about subleasing it. When you'll come to Canada, just properly research about subleasing, and you will get an idea about it. I hope this video will help a lot of people, and I know it will, because we all face these problems. So just like this video, share it as much as you can, and we'll see you again next time. Until then, happy living, guys.